warrior born in the land of Brahmaputra, a man whose priority had always been his motherland, his Matrubhumi. He who rode to battle even while burning with high fever. He is Mahavir Lachit Borphukan. This year marks the 403rd birth anniversary of the warrior who not only protected the northeast of Bharat but the whole of present Southeast Asia, who even beheaded his maternal uncle. As for him, even his uncle is not greater than his country. Mahavir Lachit Borphukan, who brought almost all the communities under one banner to resist the Mughals, to protect his land and people from the invasion, a sign of a true nationalist. The Ahom kingdom, which was a late medieval kingdom that ruled for 600 years, was established in the 1228 in the Brahmaputra valley. The foundation was laid by the first Ahom king, Chaulang Sukapha, who came with his 3 queens, 2 sons, and a group of nobles, officials, and soldiers. He made friendly ties with the local communities and shared his secret of wet rice cultivation that would increase the agricultural output with them. The process of assimilation continued until the 16th century, and it made kingdom multi-ethnic and also brought a sense of inclusivity as everybody was welcomed. The Ahom kingdom came under regular attacks from the Turkic and Afghan rulers of Bengal, but it successfully resisted its advances and even expanded westwards to include territory around the Karotia river. This dynasty fought many battles and successfully defeated the Mughal army. From the first Muslim invasion under the Bakhtiyar Khilji in 1206 to the late 18th century, the people of the then Assam successfully protected their land 22 times. Although whenever they came, they mostly outnumbered the Ahoms, but that did not let Ahoms feel discouraged as they were so well versed in their terrain. But the question is, even after more than 400 years of rich history and depiction of such patriotism, why does this information feel so new? Why is it that the people today do not have any clue about such a big dynasty and Veer Lachit Borphukan, who showed Mughals their rightful place? Did we really not know, or was it kept hidden from us? Why is it that our textbooks teach us that Muslim invaders were secular and always thought about the well-being of the nation, whereas the reality was the Mughals imposed religious tax on non-Muslims, invaded Hindu kingdoms, demolished Hindu temples, offered tax-free lands for those who accepted Islam, and forcefully abducted Hindu girls for religious conversion? All these anti-Hindu policies clearly suggest that Muslim invaders in Bharat were on a mission to convert it into a Muslim empire. Coming back to the main thing. So, who was this Mahavir, whose 125 feet statue of valor was recently unveiled in Jorhat, Assam by none other than the PM of Bharat? The brave soldier we are talking about is Lachit Borphukan. He was born around early 17th century to Momai Tamuli, who was the first Borbarua, that is, the governor of Upper Assam and commander-in-chief of the Ahom army, under the Ahom king Pratap Singh. He was the youngest son. As was the tradition in Ahom society, the young Lachit was taught philosophy and arts besides being imparted military skills. Through hard work and depiction, he was appointed to the position of a Soladhar Barua of the Ahom king. Gradually, Lachit was also given other important positions such as the superintendent of the stable of royal horses and superintendent of the royal household guards to the Ahom king Chakradhwaj Singh. He also drew inspiration from the Hindu goddess Kamakhya Devi for the war. Ahom soldiers observed all the rituals and consulted astrologers before war's commencement, the custom followed at all the Hindu kingdoms across Bharat. It has also been found that he used the knowledge of naval warships which were used in the ancient Indus Valley civilization. When the Mughal Empire was at its zenith, the region of the present-day northeast remained outside its control. This independence bothered Aurangzeb, who was determined to change it. As a result, the Mughals made several unsuccessful attempts to conquer the present northeast of Bharat. Out of the 17 undefeated battles fought by the great Lachit Borphukan, The battle that stood out the most was the Battle of Sarai Ghat in 1671, as it turned out to be the full stop of the journey of Islamization. The news of Raja Ram Singh's departure, who was the commander of the Mughals from Delhi, was quickly communicated to Lachit by his spies. So, he initiated a detailed survey of Guwahati and decided to develop it as a war zone. Barfu Khan was aware that the Mughals were inexperienced in naval battles, and hence he identified a particular region called Andarubali, which connected Nilachal Hills and Itakhuli on the southern bank and Aswarkranta on the northern bank of the Brahmaputra. He mobilized the trained boatmen into soldiers within a short span of time, and also took the help of his people and mobilized the manpower with the slogan, "To save the motherland from the invaders," where women also had their share of contribution. 33,000 boats were used in the battle. It is said that Ram Singh, to break Lachit Barfu Khan's confidence, sent a messenger with a bag of poppy seeds, along with a message that read, "The Barfu Khan should evacuate Guwahati. Our army is as numerous as the poppy seeds in this bag." To this, Barfu Khan sent a counter reply with a tube filled with sand and a note which read, "The poppy seeds, if pounded down, will become a thin paste. Our army is as numerous and dissoluble as the sands in the tube dispatched herewith." The Ahom army managed to lure the Mughal force into the war zone using several strategies. As soon as the Mughals were about to land at Andarubali, the Ahom's land and naval forces were ordered to attack. Despite his ill health, Lachit headed towards the battle zone. They fought with a great courage and tactics till the end and defeated the Mughals near Sarai Ghat. It is sad to know that this great treasure house of bravery hailing from our nation has not been given his due. Lachit Barfu Khan's name should be taught in all Indian households. But with changing times, we are positive that soon there will come a day where not only children will read about his stories in schools, but also he will become a household name.